Today's an important day, obviously, with the opportunity now for people my age that have been waiting.
Now at 5, our big story here on April 1st. Anybody 50 and older in California is now allowed to sign up for a COVID vaccine. But with more and more businesses opening up and more people out and about, health officials are concerned we will have another surge in cases and deaths. The variants are certainly an issue. Thank you for joining us on KRON 4 News at 5, everybody. I'm Grant Lotus.
And I'm Vicki Leviakis. California leaders are weighing in on the possibility of a spring surge. This comes after the CDC director is warning of impending doom with COVID-19 cases increasing all across the country. Our Capitol Bureau reporter, Ashley Zavala, joins us now live and explains if it's likely to happen here. Ashley.
Yeah, Vicki and Grant, California is now tracking 7 different strains of COVID-19. And as excitement grows over that expanded vaccine eligibility, the governor is urging caution.
That now is not the time to spike the ball. Now is not the time to announce mission accomplished.
With one of the lowest COVID-19 positivity rates in the country and more than 18 million vaccine doses distributed, California leaders say they see a bright light up ahead. But there is a lingering concern.
These variants having an impact on transmission in states large and small.
State leaders say California is seeing several cases of 4 concerning variants of COVID-19, including 854 cases of the UK variant, 35 Brazilian, 10 South African, and about 9,300 cases of the West Coast variant. After getting his vaccine in Los Angeles Thursday, Newsom pointed back to the variants when asked about the possibility of a spring surge.
We're very mindful. We're very concerned about these mutations.
The governor's warning comes as the majority of California further reopens for business, a move prompted by overall low COVID-19 case rates and increased vaccine distribution. But if the variants become problematic for the state's progress, Newsom noted California's blueprint for reopening includes rules to roll back.
We have the capacity, not on whim, not on political considerations, but on the basis of serosurveillance, transmission rates, case positivity rates, broadly defined with an equity component, to be able to move in whatever direction is necessary.
California leaders say they're still optimistic as they are still expecting larger shipments of the vaccine to come into the state within the next 2 weeks. About 5 million doses are expected to come into California within that time frame. The governor says the manufacturing issue that held up some shipments of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine will not be affecting California's supply for now. Reporting live at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, KRON 4 News.